Making movie magic here, right, guys? What's up, YouTube? That one's for Landon. Welcome back to Bob Builds Something. I'm your host, Bob, and today I'm gonna build something. Let's get started. What's up, kid? Is he running away?
Not running away.
What are we doing?
We're gonna go check on the pigs and check on the baby chicks. We're making our little water for them.
Heck
out
yeah.
of a barrel.
Heck yeah. Hey, let's check on these chickens. Look at them. Will you look at them? They got some zucchini, some cabbage leaves. They're all just hanging out. All right, let's walk in here and check on these baby chicks. How old are they now?
About 4 days.
4-day-old chicks, and you're in the dark with mama. Let's see. There's the two of them.
Come here, chickies.
What do you think of that one?
This is probably gonna be my favorite. I don't know if it's a rooster though, since it's like, this was like the second one to be born. The black one is smaller. And then...
All right, time to see the pigs. See if we can scare them up. What are they doing?
Come here, pig. They're still dozing.
They're sleepy pigs.
Hey, those pigs are right.
We have been using just a water dish for these pigs, but they keep crawling in it, knocking it over. I'll show you. We clean this out a few times a day, but they keep going back in there and tromping around in it. So we're gonna end up putting that barrel up on those blocks and hopefully be able to get them in some clean water rather than the nasty stuff they've been in. But that's our mission today. So we got our stuff set up here. We'll go back up there and get to working. All right, so we're gonna use these 4x4s for the legs. These 2x4s will be the top base. And then we'll use our 2x6s back here to hold the 4x4s together. I'm gonna cut all these to 2 feet. We have cinder blocks down there in the barn that it's gonna sit on top of. Might be a little tall, so we'll see. We'll be able to move up and down our actual nipples to accommodate the pig's height and how high it's actually sitting on there. So we'll figure out the actual height later. Right now we'll take and start putting these together. So I need my handy dandy impact driver and some screws. Hopefully I've got enough. So here is our barrel holder. Pretty stout, but this barrel here filled up with water, 55 gallons at 8 pounds a gallon, is roughly 440 pounds. Is that right? Check my math. But we want to make sure that it's enough to support that and extra. So I think this is gonna be a little bit too tall, but what we'll probably end up doing is taking a piece across here, and that's where our nipples will actually be mounted. And I'm thinking the higher it is, the more gravity, the better the flow of the water will be for the pigs. So we're gonna clean out our barrel, and then we will go ahead and affix our fittings, putting a spigot into this barrel. Run a hose down, and then we'll have a pig water. So we'll use a spigot, thought about on the bottom, coming straight out of the bottom. I'm not sure yet. We'll drill a hole, heat it up, and then thread it in wherever we decide. And I think one of the cool things is we'll be able to run a strap around to strap this down to the base, and hopefully we'll never have it fall on a pig. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on our fittings for our actual nipple water. These are the nipples here. Pig just depresses this little post, and the water will flow through the back, down and out. So we're gonna do one with 2 nipples. So we've got a 1/2 inch T, 2 1/2 inch 90s, 1 1/2 inch coupler, 2 6-inch nipples, and 1 4-inch nipple. And then we've got our hose to pipe fitting connection here for the 1/2 inch. So once we put it all together, it'll look something like this. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is start putting Teflon tape on all these joints and getting them skewered in there. I don't have a pipe wrench, so I'm just using these channel locks. But we'll get it done. Alright, that's what it's supposed to look like there. I'm going to wait to put this on because I think I want to route it through a board so it sits up against a board like this, and then I'll be able to connect the other one in the back. I'm going to go get a paper towel because I cut myself. I'll be right back. Alright, we've got a band-aid and we're back. So I think what I want to do, like I said earlier, is have this mounted on the side somewhere and have this actually feed through, and this board will be able to move up and down. Alright, for this part, we're going to take our spade bit, drill a hole so that we can put our spigot in. Like somewhere right about there. Then we'll be able to attach a hose to this into the back of our fittings, and then water our pig. All right, so we got it all hooked up. Got the hose that comes down to the bottom, up and around to the spigot. Our little nipples here. And all we got left to do is fill it up, see how it runs. So I'm gonna turn the camera off while I fill it up and then check for leaks. But hopefully in a few minutes we'll have one pig waterer. All right, so I filled it about a third full just to test it. So it's up to that first line right there. Turn the spigot on, so now the hose is running there. I haven't seen it leak yet, which is great. But now we gotta test it out, see if it works. Yeah, bite it, dog. So I imagine it's more than a third full. We'll get even better pressure, but I think it's a pretty good flow for a drinker for a pig. Done. I think it'll do all right. It's pretty stable. As they get bigger, I'll probably throw the ratchet strap on and strap it to the fencing here so it can't knock it over. I have to tighten these up a bit or use them as a scratching post. We threw this mat down so they can't root right up against the base and knock it over on themselves. So it'll be having to change their water out 10 times a day. So might leave this in here just so they can play in it. But we'll see. They're gonna try to flip to that anyway. See how it works. Adjust, adapt, overcome.
Like and subscribe for more amazing content, and comment down below what you liked most about this video.